Hi guys, I hope you're all well and I hope you're not too bored during lockdown. If you are watching this video, then obviously you have purchased or somebody has give you a lovely surprise and purchased you one of our home facial kits. So this video is just to run you through. I know that at the moment I can't do facials for people with the whole social distancing, so I just thought it would be a great thing to do, have yous at home in the comfort of your and safety of your own home, and yous can do your own facial, and I will talk you through how I would do it in the salon. I have personally designed all of your facial products for you with the skin type that you told me that you have. Let's do this, let's have some fun, let's relax, have a nice facial. And first of all, what I'll do is I'll talk you through the things that are in your packs. So I've got two, it's really hard to find on the island at the moment, the little containers. So I've had to just, there's two different types. So one type, if you've got this type, you'll have little pots that look like this. Everything is numbered for you. So I will talk you through step by step, stage by stage, number by number really in the pack. We've all got 7 stages. Some will have an added lip cream in. So they will have 8 stages, but I'll talk you through all of that. So inside your pack, you will get your skin fitness plan. Let me just show you what the other one is as well. So some of you will have a little pot like this that has lots of different ones, and they're all labeled each number that you need to go, and then they will be also being doubled up with little packs, but they all are individually numbered. So you will know exactly which one to use at exactly which stage. Also, inside your skin fitness plan, this is where I've done the plan and wrote down exactly what products that you will be using in your tailor-made home facial. So, like for example, it starts off with pre-cleanse. Everybody's got pre-cleanse because we pre-cleanse to take out any excess oils, any makeup, any dirt, grime, any toxins build up, anything, that'll just wipe that off. We'll then all be going on to stage 2, which is your specific cleanser that I've given you. Each of you will have a different cleanser, but target different skin complaints. Then the third phase, we go on to exfoliation. So again, you will all have different exfoliators. Some of you will have powder exfoliators. The one that are powder exfoliators, you would tip them into your hand with a little bit of water and rub them like a paste and then apply, but I will talk you through that in a moment. We'll go on and we will apply our mask. Our mask will sit on our face for 10 minutes just to make sure that we're getting the best benefits from that mask. Let it do its work, let it sit, relax. In this time, that's when you'll have a nice glass of wine or whatever you fancy. Maybe it's just a cup of tea, maybe it's a glass of wine, maybe it's a gin, whatever you fancy. You make sure you've got that ready just to relax and enjoy your facial. After we have done our mask, we will then go on and apply our serum. Once we have removed that, we will apply a serum, and then we go on to do our moisturizer, and then we'll go on to do our eye cream and our lip cream. So I will get started, just bear with. Also, what you can do is on the My Skin Goals part, you'll see a picture of your face. So at the moment, I can't face map for you, but when you can, just have a good look in the mirror at your skin and have a look at what you can see. So all down here, it says all the different types of complaints that you could have on your skin. And if you have a really good look at them, then you can, mark out the areas. Actually looking at your skin, you might discover that there's different things that you hadn't really noticed on your skin before, such as breakout activity, sensitivity, so redness or anything that just looks a bit aggravated and sensitive, oiliness as well, excessive oils, dehydration, so dryness, pigmentation, fine lines, all of your target treatments. So this is what we do in salon. We will face map your face for you, we write it down, and that's how we choose the specific products. That's how we diagnose what products that would work best for your skin so you can get the best out of your facial. But obviously at the moment it's quite hard. I can't face map you, but you could have, it's quite fun. Just have a look yourself and mark down your findings. And then when the salon is open, if you would like to come with your £10 off for any facial that you do get in your facial kit, then we can then face map and have a talk about, you know, what has changed on here, or I can look and we can come up with a plan on how we are going to target any of your skin complaints. We'll be able to target that. So I've gone for a few of the anti-aging products mixed in with a few. I've just tailor-made it to the products that I like and the ones that I think work best for my skin. So first of all, what I have done is I have put my clip that you get in your pack. I've clipped my hair back just so it doesn't get all mucky. Try and get into an area that is really nice and calming for you. You could even put on some nice, I don't know, any music that you want in the background, whatever makes you feel relaxed or feel like you're having your own little spa treatment in your home. So I have got a bowl of water. You might want to do that if you don't want to do it at your sink. It's a really good idea to have warm water. I'll be using little sponges, but you do have a face cloth that you can obviously dip in and out of the water to remove any of the products that we do use. First of all, what you all do have is a pre-cleanser. So this is the oil pre-cleanser. There is the pre-cleansing balm that some of you have as well. So what you want to do is open your little packs really carefully, because you don't want to drop any of them and waste any of the product, especially not the oil, because if you spill it, you're gonna waste it all. It's all gonna be gone. So what you want to do is make sure your hands are clean first. I need to stress this. Obviously, I'm sure your hands will be extremely clean with all the advice of wash your hands all the time, but it is great advice. Do wash your hands and do make sure they're very clean before you touch your face. So I will just have 2 pumps, and I'm gonna rub this in between my hands. My face is dry, that's fine. It doesn't need to be wet. And then just rub this all over, including your eye area. Now, up your neck also. So we want to do an upward sweeping motion on the neck. And then we want to come in and out like zigzags up and down our face. We're not applying a massive amount of pressure. And then we're going to go onto our forehead and we're going to do alternate little circles along. And we're going to move them, or whatever you feel you can do. Little circles on your forehead, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And then in and around your eye area, eye sockets. And then all in the creases of your nose, you're gonna get all in there, where there is build up. Again on the neck, around this chin area. As you can see, I've got a couple of breakouts on my chin at the moment. When I'm due on, I always get little spots on my chin. And then you can also circle up your cheeks as well. And again, you're wanting to do upward circles. You're not wanting to come this way, you want to go up with your circles, because we want the contours of our face being lifted. Nobody wants to pull them down. To your temples. And then if you do have eye makeup, you're wanting to do little circles over the top of your eyelashes, and then maybe you've got eye makeup on your eyebrows. You're going to want to get all that makeup off before we begin. And that is what the job of the pre-cleanse is to get everything off our skin. Once we've finished with that, you will take your cloth, wash it off however you want. There's no routine to taking the products off. So then I'm going to use stage number 2 now we're on. So this is our cleanser. You have a specific cleanser, whichever one I've chosen for your skin type that you described to me. So I'm just taking 2 pumps, but if you just, you know, apply all of the product onto your hand, rub your hands together, you'll already be a little bit damp. So just apply that product. You can box press it and up on the neck. And then again, you're going to circle your chin area and then circle your face. Really giving your face a good nice massage. Up the corners, up the sides of your nose. And then onto your forehead, little circles. Really just give your face a really good deep clean. Again, we're not applying too much pressure, just we're just using our fingertips. And what you can do is apply a little bit more water onto your hands just to emulsify it. If you've got a cleanser which is a gel consistency, it won't emulsify, but like foam up, sorry. Once you feel that your face has had a good clean, then we're going to remove. So now we're on to number 3 in our guide. So whichever pot is labelled number 3 or whatever sachet is labelled number 3, that's what we'll be using now, which will be the exfoliator. So I'm using the multivitamin thermofoliant. So at this point, your hands are wet. If you do have your little pot of powder exfoliant, what you're going to do is just tip that onto your hand and you're going to rub it in wet hands. Your face should already be damp, and then we're going to rub it in our hands, and then we're going to just apply it to our face and our neck. And then we're going to start with this upward sweeping motion of the neck, because our neck is very important as well. We need to look after our neck because it's the first place to show signs of aging. So again, we're going to do circles on the chin, and we're going to do nice circles up the cheeks, either side of the nose. You always end up pulling a funny face. And again, over the forehead and down onto the temples. If you do feel that you need a little bit more moisture because it's a little bit dry, the consistency, you don't want loads of drag on the skin. So if it does feel like it's a little bit pully on the skin or a little bit too gritty, then just apply more water to help that product glide over your skin, not be too aggressive on the skin. And we're not applying loads of pressure on these circular motions, just light fingertip motion, rolling around, just giving that anywhere that you feel that you've got build up in the skin. Good circular motions over that top lip. We're avoiding the eye area with this, unless you've got the little white powder. If you've got the white powder, not the black powder, which is the Daily Superfoliant, if you've got Daily Microfoliant, you can apply that to your eye area. It's a really gentle exfoliator, so it's gentle enough to go over our eye sockets, whereas the other ones are not as gentle, so we don't want to put them on our eye sockets. So you're just gonna, we don't want too much irritation on the skin, so we don't want to keep playing with this too much. If you do have the thermofoliant and you feel it is getting warm, that's fine. That's what the thermofoliant means. It means it's got like a thermal activity that happens once it meets the skin. So it heats it up and it just helps all your pores open, and then it helps get all of the build up and blackheads, as people call them. We call them comedones. But it just helps your pores open up so we can get all the build up out. Now what we are going to do is you will have your face cloth, so you can either go to the sink for this and just splash the water onto your face, or you can just take your damp sponge or damp face cloth and remove the product. You want to get all of this exfoliant off your face, so don't leave little grits, or it can feel quite uncomfortable when you're moving on to stage number 4, which is our masking phase. So my face goes quite red, but it always does anyway with any time I touch my skin. So it's not that I've had a reaction or anything, it just is that's what my skin does. I suffer with a condition called erythema. Well, it's just basically when the blood vessels are quite close to the skin, and then you just go red from anyone just touching you, but that'll go straight down. Once there's no trace left of your exfoliator, and then we can go on to our stage number 4, which is our specifically chosen mask. I've gone for the multivitamin Power Firm, which is from our Age Smart range. I personally love this mask. I love all the masks, to be honest. So whatever mask that you have, take that out of your little number 4 pot, and then I'm just gonna apply this everywhere apart from our eye sockets. We don't apply this to our eye sockets at all. I'm gonna put it on our neck because our neck needs the moisture too. You can actually pull it around a little bit onto your neck and your décolleté also. Now we're just going to leave that mask sit for 10 minutes. So at this point is where you'll want to get a nice glass of wine or whatever you fancy. Cheers. So while your mask is on, you might feel a few different sensations depending on what mask has been chosen for you. So you may feel warmth, you may feel a little bit tingly, but you shouldn't feel discomfort, you shouldn't feel irritation, you most definitely shouldn't feel stinging or anything like that. If you do experience strange irritation, then just do wash the product off. But you shouldn't do, but just in case, I have asked everybody about allergies, but those of you that have had it bought as a gift, I've not been able to ask that, but you shouldn't have any irritation really, but just in case that you do, if you do get any of the products that do feel too irritating for you, which I can't see that happening, but just in case you do, then please do jot it down and let me know. Okay, so once we've let this sit and let it do its work, then what we're going to do is we're just going to remove it with our sponge again, or our face cloth, or splash water at the sink, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. There's no rush to take the mask off. We say around 10 minutes, but if you feel that your skin is super dehydrated and you want that mask to sit a little while longer, then you just remove it when you feel that your skin has had a really nice treatment. But we say on average around 10 minutes is great for your skin to absorb all the nutrients from the mask. And then we're on to stage 5. Some of you will have a booster, some of you will have a serum. So whatever your stage 5 is, booster or a serum, then if you want to just pop that, these just give us extra hydration and give our skin more nutrients. So just rub it into your hands, not too much though, and then rub it all over your face and onto your neck. And you can pop it on your chest as well. Boosters, they are light enough for you to place over your eye sockets. So if you want to pop it over your eye socket, you can do that as well, but you can also avoid, because we're going to put eye cream on soon anyway. Our stage number 6 is our specific moisturiser. I've gone with Intense Moisture Balance because I really love this. It just helps my skin feel super moisturised. I may have been a bit generous on the little pots with the moisturiser, to be honest. So you could probably get 2 applications, again, rubbing into the tips of your fingers, and then just apply. And then you can pop some on your chest. Again, upward motion on the neck. And then just rub it on in. But with your moisturiser, we avoid the eye area because normal moisturiser is far too heavy for our eye sockets. So we do not apply moisturiser, and we completely avoid the whole of the eye area. Give that a couple of seconds to sit in, and it's nice on your hands too. So rub any excess into your hands. Now we're on to stage number 7. So this will be our eye specific treatment. There are loads of different eye treatments in the Dermalogica range. All of the eye treatments, every eye product in the Dermalogica range and the ones that you have in your kit, they can be used on your eye sockets, but they can also be applied to your lip because they double up as an eye and lip treatment. So I've gone for Stress Positive Eye Lift. Just take a little bit on 2 fingers. We're going to put little dots, and then we're just going to ring around our eyes, and then we're going to drag the product down over, but really gentle on your eyes. You don't want much pressure on your eyes. Again, and we can do little circular motions round under them eyes, over the eyebrows, and again, little circles in upward. Up, we're going up, we're not dragging this eye socket down, we're always going up. Just smooth over the eyebrows, and again, when you come to the side of your eye, just do these little circles wherever you have maybe little crow's feet, fine lines, deep lines, whatever you have. These little circular motions, we're not applying loads of pressure, just light pressure. And then we can also do little circles here to combat the fine lines that we can get here, or frown lines. And as I say, you can wipe the eye product that is left on your fingers across your lips. But if you do have a specific lip treatment that I've popped in your packs, this would be stage number 8, and I've got nightly lip treatment. You do get quite a lot of product in the lip treatment one, so you can just save that little sachet and use it over a 3-day period or whatever works best for you, rather than wasting it. You do only need a tiny bit of product with these facials because you only need a little bit to do the job. So if you can save a little bit, then you could do yourself another facial or whatever you'd like to do. But thank you so much. That is the home facial tutorial by me, complete. I hope you have a great night. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And I hope to see you all once the spa once we're allowed to reopen. Stage 4, they tell us, so fingers crossed. Cheers guys, thank you so much. Bye.